Well, the celebrities are out. The floor seats are packed because the notorious one, Conor McGregor, makes his triumphant return here tonight. There's always a special feel when a UFC main event is about to unfold. Conor McGregor just takes it to that requisite next level.
J.A., as a fan, I usually sit right next to the octagon, but when Conor fights, I got to be in the first row behind the barrier because the celebrities are out in droves. Conor McGregor has this thing about him that makes everybody want to show up. They flock to Vegas. They come in groups. They want to experience the notorious Conor McGregor. They want to see if he can have one of those special moments, him atop the cage, him knocking out Jose Aldo. If you experience the McGregor experience, you always have a story to tell, and that's why people show up.
He's going to cash the check tonight, right? But he's not here for just money, right? This is about proving himself, trying to improve his mixed martial arts legacy. 1-2 titles, no title defenses. That's a big part of motivation.
He takes a lot of pride in the preparation to getting to the octagon, and you see it every time Conor McGregor fights.
The biggest superstar this game has ever seen has graced the octagon. McGregor is ready to go. Well, kind of hard to believe that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has yet to realize a UFC championship. Truly a special striker. Most welterweights believe, DC, this is as hard a guy to prepare for as anybody in the division.
Of course it is, because Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is in that traditional karate stance. He's standing far back, one leg way out in front, and he's just a great counter striker. If you get overzealous against Stephen Thompson, you are going to sleep. You cannot just rush him. You have to take your time. So a lot of his fights look very similar because guys don't know how to approach the counter-striking style of Wonderboy.
Wild success as an amateur and professional kickboxer truly put Simpsonville, South Carolina on the UFC map. His father, Ray, there firmly in his corner. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson looking to make one more run here to UFC welterweight title contention. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. A striker's delight, at least on paper, between Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Conor McGregor. McGregor giving up some size here tonight, champ.
Yes, but he's okay with that, though. We saw that in the Diaz fights. He can be a smaller guy. His fighter spirit will normally carry him through these tough situations.
All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the chute.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it tells him when he gets a read and he gets the range on the jab, he starts to throw his kicks. He's a phenomenal fighter, and he's a puzzle that not many people have been able to solve.
All right, so a quiet, pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you see?
Too much respect, and you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like we're watching French. You guys are here to fight. Get going. Start to implement the game plan that you've worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of the fight camp.
Oh, and he lands a another counter strike here. He has landed several in this round. And if you are a counter-striking stylist, you can do worse than watching this guy compete. Beautiful job defensively, head movement, foot movement, and ultimately finding a home for these counter shots repeatedly in this round.
Clean punch.
Well, the proud Ireland native Conor McGregor seems to have found his range early here tonight. It's amazing what he has done, not just for the sport of mixed martial arts, but for the profile of Ireland in the UFC. History is going to look back fondly on all of the contributions Conor McGregor has made to his sport and to his country. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Let's go.
Trying to set up that counterattack.
Okay, here we go.
Circling away towards the left now. Oh, solid kick right there. Well, as you take a look at the numbers there, bottom of your screen, counter-striking has really been the narrative in this one, the real story of this fight. And again, it takes a very talented striker to be able to land moving forward and moving backward. He has landed at will in this matchup here tonight. Oh, strong punch there by McGregor. An elbow! Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Second round, straight ahead.
Look at me. Okay, you're okay. Let's see. Listen. All right. Hey, we all take shots, okay? All right. Listen. Come on.
Round two now, folks. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Conor McGregor. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. He cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light shut out this time. That's a beautiful body kick.
Huge kick lands again. Overhand block there by Conor.
Hurt him bad.
Oh, he's wobbled now.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
All right, relax for me, buddy. Good.
Lead hook is good by McGregor. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strike, the longer he can prolong his career.
So we call on the numbers here. 40 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Well, not the greatest land percentage necessarily. 37% the accuracy thus far against Stephen Thompson. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, that's a big connection there from McGregor. Another knockdown! Back to the feet. How about the leg kick there? Beautiful. They continue to exchange. McGregor gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Continuing to go to the head.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Finish
Conor McGregor gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Man, his sidekick is just killer. You saw it right there.
He has a really good sidekick. So fast at doing that technique, and there is no tell when he attempts that certain strike.
McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Final seconds here of round 2.
You have to fight back.
Wonderboy getting absolutely starched by these elbows on the ground. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Third round underway. Good straight hand there by Conor.
Oh, yeah, right here.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Good sequence of kicks there by Thompson. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. So unofficially, 63 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And if you care about the efficiency, connecting with a 37% accuracy rate against Conor McGregor.
Solid punch, lands for him.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, McGregor's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Oh!
You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
Keep pushing.
Man, this is crazy thus far. High volume, high pace, and a huge punch being landed there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Nasty body kick downstairs.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Conor McGregor gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Slips the punch. Oh! Huge right hand!
Another. He's hurt bad.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Thompson's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Side kick is there.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit.
It's work.
Back and forth. He's cheating.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full. Oh, there it is. Now he's going them out.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Thompson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, you don't see that every day. What a round it was. Knockdowns on both sides, DC. Very entertaining fight thus far.
And big knockdowns. Knockdowns that looked like they were going to finish the fight. Everybody else in the back, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The $50,000 check has already been cashed by these two fighters. You've had your fight of the night.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round.
Heavy on the cut. Heavy on the cut.
To the body and it lands. Oh! Unbelievable! Holy smokes! The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 26 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, so Conor McGregor came in with one of the best knockout ratios in mixed martial arts history, and he adds to his knockout total here.